Oh man, I cannot wait to start clowning around in this zone. Oh boy. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy Vitamin M here, and today we're back again with another episode of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Last time we got through Hydra City Zone and Marble Garden Zone, and that one took us quite a while. I apologize for the length of that video, but yeah, and then now here we are at Carnival Night Zone right here. So yeah, this one is actually kind of interesting, for sure. I would have to say, unfortunately, it's my least favorite. I'd have to say it's kind of my least favorite. The music just gets really repetitive, even though it's pretty good. And don't get me wrong, I definitely love all the colors and all of the different kind of gimmicks that the game is trying to do right now. This zone definitely has a lot to it to play around with. But I don't know, just out of everything this game has to offer, this one just really doesn't... I don't know, I just really don't like this one as much. But, that's okay. But, yeah, so we're just kind of playing around here, and we're going to be going through this zone right here. So, last time we got all of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, so for the next few zones, we actually don't really have to worry about those for quite a while, which will be really nice. Oh, and that's the other reason I don't really like this zone. So, along the way, you're going to be running into a lot of balls that you really be bouncing off of, like those guys right there. You're going to be hitting a lot of Bouncy Bois along the way here, which you just got to be really careful about. And these enemies will get you if you're not careful. So just got to keep that in mind. Those blue guys with the shells, you can actually bounce off of those guys on the backs there. If you hit them in the front when they're not firing at you, you can actually kill them that way. But if you jump on the back of them like I just did there, they kind of act as a spring in a sense. So yeah, pretty helpful there. There's a couple of different interesting platforms in this area, such as this one to the left here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't even know that was there, but okay. So, instant 50 rings right there. So these little platforms, you stand on them, and they kind of act like a balloon, so you can jump on them and they'll float back up. You'll be having to use those a little bit later. But here, let's play a little bit of a bonus game right here. Woo! Alright. I know there's another platform. There's these cylinder platforms, which will probably be coming into contact with those later, but basically what you do is you stand on them, and then you just time going up and down on them. Ooh, I want a lightning shield. Okay. Just fall. Got it. Man, that was close. Almost got a water shield there, which is probably going to be a little helpful later. But this zone is definitely fun. It's just not my favorite. I think the other ones are definitely a lot more fun and unique. But as I was saying, there's a couple of these cylindrical platforms, like these guys right here. All you gotta do is just go up and down. You don't want to do what I just did there. And you can time when you jump off of them to get some real serious height right there. But basically, what you're going to want to do is, whoa, just destroyed the clam guy there. Nice. What you're going to do is you want to hold down and hold... I found another ring. Alright, okay. Just accidentally turned the supersonic there, too. Yeah, so as I was saying, you want to hold on to the... Okay, found another one. I only remember where one location is, and sometimes I don't even get that one, so I'm surprised I even found 3. But yeah, you want to time going up and down with them. When you're at the bottom of it, as far down as it'll go, hold down, and then go, hold down, and then once you get to the top, at the top part, you want to hold up. Just kind of go up and down with it to kind of get yourself, to get some more air and everything, such as that. But I think we'll be coming across those much later, too. And I know there's one section you kind of have to use it, but it's okay. But here we are to the boss fight. I'll explain Supersonic here in a sec once I get there. But this boss fight is actually pretty easy. I just had a really tough time figuring out how to do it. So basically what you want to do is you just want to jump into this guy and... Ow! What the heck? And you want to allow him to hit himself with the little spinner he's got there. But watch out when he's got all the electricity going there. basically that spinner is going to be bouncing around and it'll hit these blocks, and if you run out of blocks, you will die. So after you've defeated him like this, you just wait until you get to the bottom. And just hit the guy until, I guess, the other part of him just comes out, and then have him hit that. So, really easy boss fight. But Sonic got through Act 1. Alright. We're doing pretty good headway here. Now, Carnival Act Zone 2... This is part of the reason I don't like this zone, is because this one in particular is really, really long, and it's always kind of really annoyed me. Along with just the music being really repetitive. You just kind of hear the same typical circus theme and everything, such as that! Oh! Oh my gosh, man. I just can't seem to catch a break. But, regardless of that, you know, it's kind of fun, but definitely not my favorite. Oh well. Just get up here, use those guys to glide, and use our Bouncy Bois to the advantage there. But as I was saying, I was going to explain Supersonic. So Supersonic, basically, it works kind of the same way as it did in Sonic 2. So basically, you're just going to get 50 rings, and then jump up in the air, and then press the jump button. That's really it. That's all you got to do. And what it allows you to do is you can go a lot faster. Okay, found another one. I'll take that. It allows you to go really, really fast. You're invincible. It's basically the Starman power-up from Mario. Well, it's the Starman power-up from Mario, but a little bit more than just the invincibility, which is pretty nice. So it's definitely something you do want to really have to help you out, especially in the later zones, because that's when things get kind of tough. And it's nice to have that invincibility against enemies, and you just don't really have to worry about a whole lot, which is pretty nice if I have to say so myself. But as I mentioned, there's a later reward if you complete some other things later on that will become apparent in the Sonic and Knuckles part of the game, such as the later plot device that is used. So, like I'm saying, you know, you just really want to get ready for that, because there is a better reward than Supersonic coming that will allow you to do that. And it can give you some really awesome additional power-ups to use. Oh! Gosh. What the heck? So as I was saying, here we are back on these little cylinder guys right here. You just want to go down and then up. You want to hold down when you're going down to get some more air. Hold up when you're going up, and that'll allow you to get some more air there. Watch out, because the developers really like putting those spikes there to really just mess with you. So just watch out for that. It's kind of tough to gauge exactly what is where until you get really high or really low. And once you're coming back up, you can really get some serious air like I just did there. But yeah, pretty cool. It's definitely a nice mechanic, but, you know, it's pretty good. Like I said, there's not really a bad zone in this game. It's just this is by far my least favorite. Because, oh! Alright, made it through all the Bouncy Bois there. You see, I'm one of those guys that I just really like to kind of make everything into a boy. Alright, well, oh, shoot! Knuckles, now it's all sad and everything. There's no lights. What the heck, dude? What's your problem? Alright, use this Bouncy Boy to get up there. Alright, get a water shield, and I think we're looking pretty good to get up there. So if you just want to bounce forever on those Bouncy Boys for a long time, you can just get some 10 rings, or 10 points, and I guess that's one way to get a 1-up. So, hey, you know, so be it. Alright. Alright, thanks Tails for getting him. But, yeah, I'm kind of one of those guys that I'll be saying something and I'll just turn it into a boy. You know, everything's kind of a boy. You know, you got Bouncy Boys, you got Watery Boys, you got Balloon Boys, you got even, my personal favorite, you got some Wavy Boys going. And let me tell you, with all the lights and everything around here, there's a lot of Wavy Boy action going on right here. I like to consider myself a expert when it comes to Wavy Boys. You know, it's pretty darn fun. I really like me some Wavy Boys. You know, it's kind of an inside joke with friends and I, just Wavy Boys. Everything. When you kind of think about it, you perceive everything as through a wave. So when you really think about it, everything's a Wavy Boy in a sense. Who knew? Oh, okay, but ain't... Ow! Yeah, plus there's those little jokes around. Oh, crap. Kinda wanted to keep that. Alright. Not get hitting. Not gonna get hit. Oh, what's up here? Nice. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty good. But Carnival Night Zone Act 2 is definitely really long. It's much longer. I tend to be coming really close to the 10-minute mark most of the time, because what happens is Knuckles turns off the lights like you saw there, and then you gotta travel your way through the whole zone, and eventually turn the lights back on, and then save the day. So I'm trying to find, I think, the switch to turn those guys back on. So I think we're pretty close, honestly. Can't be that far away. There it is. Alright. Nice. Here we go. I don't want to play a casino game. I'm not down to gamble right now. What do you think we are? We're not in Vegas. Something about you guys, but, you know, obviously this zone, going for the whole carnival and circus aspect and everything such as that. I'm never really afraid of clowns as a kid or anything like that. I know some of my friends have been, some people really close to me have been, but that was never really a big phobia of mine. I don't know if it was for you guys, but I guess I never really understood too much of what made them scary to people. I get it was definitely the makeup and everything such as that. I mean, I understand that part, but I never... Man, I thought I was going to get crushed. I never really understood too much beyond that, to be quite honest. So... Oh! Let's bounce. Let's bounce. I never really understood too much beyond that. I always thought they were pretty funny. You know, I've been to a circus before. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Big Apple Circus. Travels around the United States. Definitely really funny. Especially Grandma on the little tricycle. But anyways, let's play this little bonus game here. I always really enjoy clowns. Kind of the whole circus thing. Always really liked humor. I love cracking jokes. But I do like this part of the zone where you're just zooming along. Really fun, I have to say. Oh, what you doing now? Alright. Man, sometimes I just want to settle something with him. But here we are, our Eggman boss fight. So, as you saw, you can't really do that, apparently. But he's going to drop this green ball here. And he's going to just basically kick up a lightning storm right underneath it. Oh, I didn't know it could sweep you in like that. Okay. It has been a while since I played this. But you want to watch out for that metal disc he's got around him on the bottom. And, because I think that can really hurt you. But basically watch out for when he drops the ball like that. He's going to go after it, go right above it. You can kind of place yourself to get out of the way there. Just kind of run away like this. And you should be all set pretty much. So yeah, not too bad. Like I said, his boss fights are really easy in this game. And if you're with Tails, Tails is going to get some hits too. So, plus, like I said, it's just kind of annoying just to see him die and everything. Just get hit by everything. I remember in the first episode he fell off the bridge at the end. So, I don't even know how he's still with us. But that's fine by me. And there we are. That's it. Time to save our animal buddies. Pow! And Sonic got through Act 2. Alright. Alright, that was pretty great. And now we're moving on here to, I think, one of my favorite zones in Sonic 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Icecap Zone. Starting off, we're going to be snowboarding here for a little bit, get some free rings. This part is so much fun. Kind of can press left or right to get some rings and different things such as that, but we're just cruising along. Ow! I really wish that was the whole zone. That would have been really fun. But let me let you guys listen to the music here for a sec here. I mean, this is just really like this song here. as you can see, the gimmick with this place is all the ice and everything. On this section, you're going to want to land on this little platform guy and then slide down the rest. Otherwise, you're just going to be sliding on for infinity. Well, until time runs out. But you're going to have a lot of things covered up by ice, especially some monitors, and such as this lightning shield here, and some of the springs, and some of the switches that you're going to need to grab. But there's going to be some ice that you can just break, and there'll really be nothing there. Watch out for these guys. These guys will get you with the spikes. You just got to be careful for them. Those little spiky boys, you know? Everything's a boy. B-O-I. You know, hanging with the boys. Running with the boys, as Kenny Loggins would say, you know? But, yeah, I really like this place. Really, really like the music, everything that comes with it, all the ice gimmicks and everything such as that. You're not really running on ice sometimes, so that makes it kind of nice. Not really slip sliding around or anything such as that, which is pretty nice. But you got all these slides and everything such as that. We got a one-up. Those guys right here, those will freeze you right there, so you want to watch out for that. Okay, that's one way to land on the platform. Alright. And we're just going to be slip-sliding around here for a little bit. Oh, get up there. This is a... Oh, it's a safe point right here. Awesome. I don't want to... I'm not a gambling man today, I guess. And that's fine by me. I'm a little bit of a rambling man, you know. I think I was born in the backseat of a van. It's the song of the Brothers. Now, I know there was something else. In the very first episode, I was going through a little bit of the history of the game here as to why they split up Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. Well, part of it was Sega had actually a promotion that they wanted to get out with. Who else in the 90s but, well, McDonald's, out of everybody. So they had a promotion with that they... Yeah, you get frozen like that for a little bit and you lose your rings. And just be careful with that. Just be careful. Oh crap. These guys right here, you're going to want to speed up. Get them to turn all the way. So just be aware of that. Oh crap. So if you fall down certain areas, you'll be, I guess, brought back to another part. And, okay. Apparently I'm struggling to do this today. We brought back to another part and you can pretty much do things over. That's how a couple sections in this zone really go, but it's not too bad. But anyways, as I mentioned, they had a promotion planned with McDonald's in, I think, early 1994, so they wanted to roll out the game as soon as possible to, of course, advertise it. If I'm thinking of anything, it's probably, you know, Happy Meals and different things such as that. But ultimately, because of the time constraints, they only had to get the first half of the game done, and that was the only part that was really advertised and everything such as that. So, yeah, McDonald's actually has quite a role to play in a lot of things, apparently. But here we are at this boss fight right here. Now, this guy's not too bad. You just gotta watch out for these ice bricks. He's gonna have those around him to surround him. I just kind of brute force this guy because he's just straight up annoying. So I'm fine with losing my rings. And, okay, I'm not fine with losing my rings now. But, oh crap. I'm in for some serious trouble now. Crap. Well, yeah, as you saw there, he's gonna be charging up. He's going to have those rings around him, those little ice balls and everything such as that. And that's when you're most likely to get hit if you're just going to brute force him, and you have to wait until those go away when he's up in the sky. There's not really an ice shield or anything such as that to really help you out, which is really awful. Which kind of stinks, but, you know, it's no big deal. Come on, hit him. But here, avalanche, watch out for that. To fly. That's the other thing too. Tails is pretty nice at grabbing your additional rings there. And Sonic got through Act 1. Alright. We are almost there through Icecap Zone 2. This second one is definitely a lot more fun. You're definitely outside of the caves and everything such as that. You got a lot more loops and everything such as that. Areas to go real fast in. So I've always enjoyed this one more over the first one. But as I was saying, the other reason was too, if you imagine back in the day, you know, this game having ultimately 14 zones and different, I mean, technically 3 different characters and storylines to really play with. That's a lot of memory back in the day for those cartridges. So ultimately, the costs to manufacture such a cartridge would have just been way too big back in the day. So that was another reason they had to split it up. Obviously, you know, shipping costs, but just the production costs too would have been huge. But yeah, a little fun history for you there. But another fun fact that I think many of you guys are... What a jerk move! What the heck? Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. But I think another fun fact, or well, really something about the development of this game that I think a lot of you guys are actually aware of, is when it came to the music in this game, there was actually a really big name back in the day that was a part of the production, actually. And, well, as many of you do know, his name was Michael Jackson. So, I believe Icecap Zone is one of the zones in particular, along with the next zone, because I think he was only part of the production of Sonic 3, not Sonic and Knuckles. He became part of the production. Sega signed him on in order to help out with everything, because mid-90s, he's still a huge star. His Thriller album, way back in the 80s, even today is still the highest-selling record of all time. Or album of all time, excuse me. And he was brought on to really, you know, help out with everything that Sega had planned for the game. They had huge plans. Oh, these monitors right here. If you do touch them, bust them open, the Dr. Eggman ones, you will lose all of your rings. If you don't have any rings, you will die. It's not worth it. Trust me. But Supersonic, by accident again, of course. And here we go. But yeah, he was brought on production and was actually part of composing some of the music for the game. In particular, Icecap Zone, I think part of the beat or part of the portion of the song he used later in some of his other works. I can't think of the song in particular that you would most likely hear it from, but definitely Icecap Zone was one that he worked with and then later used some stuff with his later albums with. I believe the next zone was, which I don't want to really spoil anything too much with that. But anyways, yeah, he was brought on with production and everything such as that, and he didn't really like the sound quality of the Genesis or anything such as that, so he left production eventually. But here we are at our next boss fight right here with Dr. Eggman. Basically, he's going to put down this little platform, you can stand on it, and he'll blow some cold air that will freeze you. And if you're standing on that, it'll get you right there, but basically, now he's just kind of useless, going away like that. Really easy boss fight, and of course, Supersonic kind of knocks it out, but that's a little bit of Michael Jackson there. I'll get to him in the next video here, but since we're done with Icecap Zone here, Sonic got through Act 2. But, you know, the story is actually kind of interesting with what happened with Michael Jackson, but I'll get to that in the next video, I think. But here we are, we're moving on to Zone 6, Launch Base Zone. There it is. The Death Egg. Looks like Eggman has been up to his old tricks again. Well, it looks like he's about to launch it again, but I think this is a good place to stop right here for the video, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and next time in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we're going to be taking out the Death Egg. See you guys then.